Actually, unzip your jacket. I'll put it up here.
My name's Hunter Haas. I'm the bass player and sample player for Vensaire. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, and that's where me and Alex, we were friends growing up, and we both moved out to New York together after we graduated high school.
Well, me and Hunter are both from Lakeville. We went to high school and everything together, and we played in a few bands in high school, and so we were always just kind of making music together. And when I moved to New York, he actually kind of followed me over here, and we were playing music and stuff. And then I met Rob. I would say for freshman year, he's one of my first friends in NYU.
I kind of started the band with Alex, I guess, last summer, even though we've been friends for a long time. Even if it's just that we do this, that's amazing. It's already something that I'm so happy and proud to be a part of. So hopefully we can share that more.
We were scheduled to play in a cabin for a promotional video for a clothing company. And it was going to go on their website, and it was going to be this whole big thing. There were going to be 5 bands. Then a week before, every other band gets kicked off the bill except for us. And then 3 days before, the whole thing just completely falls through. And Megan felt so guilty that she immediately called everybody that she knew to scramble to find us something better so that we, the band, wouldn't be disappointed. And lo and behold, she pulled together a sick cabin and schlepped us all out to the Poconos for the very retreat that got canceled 3 days beforehand. So pretty legit. Pretty good.
I am good friends with Vensaire and in love with their music. Some random kid who filmed a house show that they did emailed my blog a link to this video, and I saw the video and freaked out a little bit at how amazing this band was. So then a couple weeks later they were playing at Home Sweet Home. Just started hanging out with them and became friends, and just had a passion for spreading their music because it's the most incredible band I've heard in a very long time.
They told me to bring my violin and some other auxiliary percussion instruments that I brought back from Argentina. I was there last December, and I brought back this whole collection of percussion instruments, like a little thumb piano and this castanet thing made. It's all very, very cool. So I don't normally play with them, but I think I will be playing with them more. I'm feeling very good about what we're putting together, even though things got off to a bit of a rough start.
No, that's not what you do. You don't mess with the cops.
We were scheduled to leave around 6 p.m. yesterday, and somehow ended up leaving after midnight. But once we got here, around 2:33 in the morning, everyone was just very, very pumped. And we had our first jam session last night, and it came out really well. I think we have a good vibe and a good energy and just a good collaboration between us.
Music is the way that I feel I express myself. There's something sincere about it when you get into the moment of making music and creating and performing it. I want to say it's more of a deeper connection.
If music didn't exist, my life would be a lot different. Great-grandfather started a music shop in Minneapolis, and that was where I grew up.
There has to be creative expression, no matter how it is. Just because that's what I like to do. Not what I like to do, what I feel like I need to do. Other people have other ways of expressing themselves and like getting right with themselves, sort of. I like to play music. I like to create music.
Tell me who wants it. What? The music tells a story for you. Like if you didn't have something that was like so engaging as music, like a visceral response is so intense in most people that they can, like, you see people cry at operas, or like, you know, like just they're so affected by music that, you know, it's like it's almost a part of you, music is.
No form of expression outside of like that which was necessary for survival, like every other species, right? No other species really has art. Then I think that a certain dimension of like humanity would be kind of like chopped off. You know, like there's things about us that separate us from other animals. Doing things for art's sake is definitely one of them. It's like one of the most highbrow human things that we've got.
Have a different environment in which to write songs and in which to like kind of just like relax on music for once, you know, because in Manhattan it's so, or in New York in general, it's just like, it's so, the time is so small, you know, you come over at 12 and you can only play till like a certain hour, and then so you're always so like, this has to be done now, like we have to get this done by this time, and so it's nice to have an escape like this just in order to, I don't know, like to like re-energize in nature and stuff like that, because otherwise it's frustrating. It's really frustrating.
These guys are my best friends, but they're also people that I really fully believe in. So I think collectively we have the potential to do something incredibly special. Something that can really help us connect with other people. But I think that we all have the potential to make something that we're going to be immensely proud of. That's why it's good to come up here and do this, because all of us just want to get away and make some music and like be able to perform together in an environment that's free of a lot of the other stresses or obligations that go with life, you know. Music is the way that I feel I express myself. There's something sincere about it when you get into the moment of making music and creating and performing it. It's like a deeper connection, but it's really, it's like my language, kind of.